Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to be taking out these um locks that I did. She kept it in for 2.5 months and it is time to take it out. I think she probably kept it in for more than that, but I'm just summing it up to 2.5 months. So I'm just gonna section them, just so I know what I'm working with. I've already taken that part out. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out before I'm doing the twist. um her actual hair length is the same length as the locks. Like her mom didn't want it too long, so the way I did it, I didn't really do it past her hair. So I'm gonna use a blade to, kind of like cut, I guess, around it instead of just using a scissors to cut it off, because if I do that, I'm gonna cut her real hair off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take the Marley hair off. Of course, you want to make sure that the hair is moisturized. Spray a lot of water in there, because when the hair is dry and you are taking out braids, you end up breaking off your hair, and you do not want that. That's why sometimes when you take out your braids, you have like a lot of breakage and you don't know what happened. 90% of the time, that breakage didn't happen till you were taking out your braids and your hair was really dry. So excuse me, I have a cold. So like I was saying, you want to make sure that it's moisturized before you take the braids out. She kept this in for a while, as you can see by all the buildup and all the dirt. That's the only thing I don't like about keeping braids in for a long time, is that buildup right there. It is kind of difficult to take out, and if you're not careful, it can be very, very painful to do. So I'm going to show you guys how to easily, like, get rid of that, because you cannot wash your hair unless all that is, combed out. I went to the shop once. My aunt has a shop, and I went there, and there's a lady who kept a Senegalese in for 3 months, and when they were taking it out, they did not moisturize it, and I mean, you could tell she was in so much pain. But I had to mind my business because that's not my shop. But so right here I'm using the blade to show you guys how I kind of like loosen the Marley hair around it, and then just kind of pull it to unravel it. And then when I'm done, I did the crochet method when I was doing it, so when I'm done, I just pull the Marley hair out, and that's it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't, if it's moisturized, it's not gonna hurt you. That's her sister in the background. um so yeah, I'm just almost done. It didn't take that long to take out. So we're going to get to the twist part. As you guys can see how I pulled that apart. Some of the braids are going to be easy to just pull apart and, get that knot out. And some of them are not going to be that easy. There's always different techniques and methods to do to get rid of the knot. When I went to my aunt's shop, they were pulling it like that, but her hair wasn't, wet or moisturized, so she was in so much pain. So what I do is I spray water, and then I undo the twist, and then I basically like kind of loosen up that knot with like the comb by just like kind of stabbing it and loosen it up, and then I comb it out. Um, and that's all that I am doing. Some of them you can pull, some of them the knot is going to be too like strong. Like this one right here, I couldn't pull it open apart, so I had to use the comb to kind of like just stab it and then loosen it up and then comb it out. So there's always different techniques to use when getting that knot out. If it starts to hurt, then you should probably try another technique, because it shouldn't hurt. It did not hurt her at all. She sat there on her phone playing her Candy Crush game, I think, and just, you know, she wasn't in pain. So I always want to make sure that, now I know a lot of people who don't get that knot out, and they just go ahead and put their hair in a ponytail and then try to come back the next day and comb it out. That's the worst thing that you could possibly do yourself. Or like just leaving the knot in and then washing it. That is also the worst thing you can do, because what's going to happen is your hair is going to tangle up really bad, and then when you do try to comb the knot out later, you end up like literally breaking your hair off, and your hair starts to rip apart, and you do not want that. So it's always recommended that you comb the knots out of your hair as soon as you take the braids out. They do have sprays that you can use to take out braids, but I would rather just use water. It's cheaper, and it's, I want to say free, but nothing is free in America. So yeah, that's all I had to do. I took everything out. I went ahead and washed it, and her mom wanted me to put it in a ponytail for her, but she wanted a bun, so I went ahead and I put it in a little cute bun for her. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next tutorial.